In this very short video, we're going to explain how we can help you to get more. If you had a magic wand and anything were possible, how much more money would you have? How much richer would you be? And how much more successful and profitable would your business be? And here's the even more important question. What difference would having more of all those things make to your life and to the lives of the people you care about? Would you pay off your mortgage, buy a better house or car, take more holidays, set your children up with starter homes, retire earlier? Or would it be a mixture of other things that are even more important to you? And how would being able to have and do all those really important things make you feel? I imagine you'd feel fantastic, wouldn't you? Well, of course, we don't believe that there are any magic wands, but we do believe that you and those you care for deserve more. We do also believe that the job of a really good accountant is to help you to get more. And we know that we almost certainly can help you to get more. Now that's a big claim, isn't it? So to help us to prove it, we'd like to briefly show you some of our methodology so you can see and judge for yourself. One of the first things we usually do for a business is to benchmark them against others in their industry and to produce a simple one-page summary that shows how they compare, identifies their strengths and weaknesses, and estimates how much higher their profits and cash flow would be if they were able to emulate their more successful competitors. We then drill down another layer by using sensitivity software to show you your general options for improving your profits, such as pricing more profitably and converting more sales leads into actual sales. And we show you the impact of all the improvements. And we use success driver mapping software to fine-tune the analysis even further to produce a visual and mathematically precise model of exactly what is driving your profits. And of course, we then use all of these insights to work with you to develop a detailed action plan for making your business more successful, more profitable, and more valuable. We also ensure that you have your finger on the pulse of all the numbers that matter by helping bring them together onto a single A4 sheet of paper every month, which we call a one-page plan. Based on the balanced business scorecard used by most of the world's largest companies, the one-page plan is designed to be really easy for owner-managed businesses to use. And it's a really powerful tool for helping businesses make better decisions and get better results. Of course, we don't stop there. We also look very close at your tax position. And whenever you have a potentially large tax bill of almost any type, we can usually help to substantially reduce it. And in many cases, we're talking about very substantial reductions in the amount of tax you end up paying. For example, if you're a sole trader or partnership, we'll use our incorporation tax planning software live in front of you every year to show you exactly how much tax you could save by transferring your business into a limited company, often referred to as incorporation. And typically, we'll identify savings in excess of £50,000 in the first few years of incorporation alone. For this example business, it's over £8,000 a year. And if you're already a company, we'll use our remuneration planner software live in front of you every year to do thousands of calculations to make sure you pay the smallest amount of tax legally possible when you get your profits out, which would mean this example business paying just 10% in tax. We should stress, though, that we update this software all the time in the light of the very latest tax-saving opportunities. So the time we use this with you, it will probably contain different options to the ones on the screen. So for you, the savings might even be better. If you're involved in transactions such as buying and selling businesses, we can often substantially reduce the CGT, the capital gains tax payable, and substantially increase the tax relief you get when buying commercial property. And those are just some of the ways we can help your business. By the way, we have been developing and piloting this research for some time, co-funding the research behind it with a couple of hundred of the UK's most forward-thinking and proactive practices, and now we're ready to roll it out to everybody. You'll be pleased to know that we don't just limit ourselves to your business though. We'll also create a personal balance sheet for you and your family. And we'll use it to help you prevent inheritance tax and care fees from taking the money you receive on the death of your loved ones, and also to prevent those taxes taking the money you eventually leave to your loved ones on your own death. And yes, it's actually often possible to substantially reduce inheritance tax and care fee bills with the right sort of planning. We'll also use the personal balance sheet to help you understand how to safeguard and protect your assets and ensure that they yield and grow at the right rate in order to fund your retirement and other future plans. Now, it's important to stress that everything we've talked about here is part of a complete performance measurement and improvement system. So it's a holistic approach with joined up thinking at every stage that many people have described as sat-nav for business. Through it, you become more financially successful and secure. In fact, the impact can often be life-changing. For example, we can show you a case study of how a very small one-man band business ended up getting an extra £2.2 million in net cash as a result of this approach. And with your equivalent of that kind of figure, you and your loved ones really will be able to enjoy more of the things you said you really want, more of the things that are really important to you, and more of the things that will make you really happy. Of course, not everything we do or mention in this video is right for everyone, and this is categorically not a one-size-fits-all approach. So we always start the process by using diagnostic review software to produce a report identifying what has the potential to add the most extra money to your business and personal bank accounts. And because we don't want there to be any reason for you to miss out on the chance to have more, we'd like to do all of the following for you at no charge. We'll carry out a diagnostic review of your affairs to identify what you can specifically do to add the most extra cash to your business and personal bank accounts, and present our findings in a detailed plain English report. As part of that diagnostic review, we'll also benchmark you against others in your industry. And when we present our findings, we'll use one or more of our software tools live in front of you to do thousands of instant calculations to estimate how much extra tax you can save by making a few simple changes. And as we said, we'll gladly do all of that for you for free so that you can begin to get more of the things that really matter to you straight away. So how does all of that compare to what other accountants have done for you? And if you really do want more, when can we make a start?